Zendaya embraced the spirit of her latest screen role with a pair of striking fashion statements as she attended the world premiere of The Odyssey in London on Monday evening, transforming the red carpet into an extension of the film's mythological world. The actress, who portrays the Greek goddess Athena in Christopher Nolan's ambitious adaptation of Homer's legendary epic, arrived at the Odeon Lux Leicester Square wearing an eye-catching Schiaparelli Couture creation that immediately became one of the night's defining looks. Featuring a sculpted metallic breastplate-inspired corset and complemented by a matching choker, the design echoed the armor traditionally associated with the goddess of wisdom and warfare while reflecting the growing trend of method dressing among Hollywood's biggest stars. Adding another layer of exclusivity to the appearance, the gown had only just been unveiled by Schiaparelli creative director Daniel Roseberry during Paris Couture Week as part of the label's Fall/Winter 2026 Couture collection, making Zendaya one of the first celebrities to showcase the design publicly. Later in the evening, the actress switched into a dramatically different ensemble, opting for a green leaf-inspired dress with a flowing chiffon skirt as she joined the film's ensemble cast for additional photographs. The second look continued the evening's nature-inspired aesthetic while offering a softer contrast to her structured premiere outfit. Joining Zendaya on the red carpet was her husband, Tom Holland, who stars in the film as Telemachus, the determined son of Odysseus and heir to the kingdom of Ithaca. Holland chose a classic dark blue tailored suit for the occasion, allowing the spotlight to remain on the film's grand debut. The couple's appearance marked one of their first major public events since news emerged last month confirming that they had married. Anne Hathaway, who takes on the role of Penelope, also attracted considerable attention as she showcased her growing baby bump in an elegant strapless blue gown. The Oscar-winning actress is expecting her next child and received an enthusiastic reception from photographers and fans gathered outside the venue. The premiere brought together an impressive lineup of performers involved in Nolan's latest production, including Matt Damon, Lupita Nyong'o, Robert Pattinson, Benny Safdie, John Leguizamo, Himesh Patel, and producer Emma Thomas, alongside the filmmaker himself. Based on Homer's enduring masterpiece, The Odyssey follows King Odysseus as he struggles to return home after the Trojan War, confronting mythical creatures, divine intervention and impossible obstacles while longing to reunite with his wife Penelope. Athena plays a pivotal role throughout the story, repeatedly guiding and protecting the weary hero during his dangerous voyage. Long regarded as one of cinema's most technically ambitious directors, Nolan has pushed even further with the production. The filmmaker reportedly worked with a budget of approximately $250 million, making it the most expensive project of his career. It also represents his first feature filmed entirely using IMAX 70mm cameras, underscoring his continued commitment to large-format filmmaking and practical cinematic spectacle. Matt Damon leads the cast as Odysseus, while Hathaway portrays the faithful Penelope, whose loyalty is tested during her husband's prolonged absence as rival suitors attempt to claim both her hand and the throne. Despite the anticipation surrounding the adaptation, the production has generated significant discussion long before reaching cinemas. Debate has focused on several creative decisions, particularly the diverse casting choices that have prompted criticism from some commentators. One of the most widely discussed controversies centered on Lupita Nyong'o, who portrays Clytemnestra, the sister of Helen of Troy. Elon Musk publicly questioned the historical accuracy of the casting earlier this year, comments that quickly sparked widespread debate across social media. Christopher Nolan later addressed the criticism, explaining that interpretations of Homeric characters have varied throughout history and that artistic representation has never been confined to a single historical image. He argued that the earliest audiences experienced these stories through the lens of their own cultures and that modern adaptations should be free to explore different creative approaches while remaining faithful to the themes of the original epic. The director's defense was welcomed by many supporters of the production, while television personalities and fellow actors also weighed into the discussion. The View Company host Sunny Hostin strongly rejected the criticism surrounding Nyong'o's casting, arguing that fictional characters should not be restricted by race and condemning the backlash directed at the film. Actor Alec Baldwin also publicly expressed his support for both Nolan and Nyong'o, praising the Oscar winner following the online controversy. Although debate surrounding the film has continued throughout production, expectations remain exceptionally high ahead of its theatrical release on July 17. With an ensemble featuring some of Hollywood's biggest names, groundbreaking technical ambitions and one of literature's most celebrated stories serving as its foundation, the Odyssey is positioned as one of the year's most closely watched cinematic events. For Zendaya, however, Monday night's premiere offered another opportunity to demonstrate how fashion can become an extension of storytelling, seamlessly blending haute couture with mythology as she stepped onto the red carpet dressed not only as one of Hollywood's leading actresses, but as the goddess she brings to life on screen.